Wuthering Waves is a playable anime that may or may not resemble another certain Chinese game. And that's pretty good since I think we have enough visual novels already. Set in a beautiful post-apocalyptic nightmare world featuring a giant tree. Insert joke here. In our adventure as John Rover, afflicted with dementia, we must adventure out across the land, reunite with our pet dragon, and assemble our colorful cast of children. I'm just a big fan of the characters, and there's no reason in particular. Assemble your team of questionable taste and begin blasting, skiing, cooking your enemies alive. Visiting Baby's first casino, and with enough time, this won't be Baby's only casino. So join me on this most beautiful, fantastical adventure. Why exactly? I forgot. Welcome to Jinzhou. It's China. It's just China. The game's current and only region is where the player learns how to fight, learns how to slay innocent animals, learns about race relations so that they can enslave the weakest. And since this is the first region every player will go through, so it's a good opportunity to learn the basics. I think a good place to start is with our team, the Shorekeeper. An AI companion that was apparently created a long time ago before the dementia and is now falling in love with us. Chang Li and Yinlin. I like to play them for their personality. And with our team assembled, you're able to do nothing because I haven't explained how the game works. Punishing Wuthering Grey Riven Waves is a base character RPG where each character is wielding one of the 6 elements that doesn't do anything, but instead the gameplay revolves heavily around dodging, parrying, and character combos, where you'll encounter enemies such as homeless people, more homeless people, but this time with advanced military equipment, and a group of enemies that the game calls the Tacit Discord, that really hate each other for some reason, that you can absorb and wear their skin from small cubes to whatever the fuck this is. My team is based on collecting the game's hottest women. And of course, some characters are bad, and others very bad, and others are absolutely game-breaking. My Chang Li just casually drops a fucking nuke. The game allows us to choose from not a lot of weapons, to be honest. From small swords, bigger swords, puppet hands, each with their properties and substats that actually are not that bad, unlike the character skills that literally comes with a fucking Wikipedia page. And if you're asking about the gambling, well, we'll get to it later. I have a lot to say about it, but for now, let's enjoy the beautiful world of Wuthering Waves. Holy shit, this game is so beautiful. Makes me wanna get beaten up by a fucking monkey. Oh my god, guys, they finally added waves to Wuthering Waves. The Black Shores Archipelago, a small island comprised of a research facility housing some of the most advanced technology. But beneath it all is quite the challenging game. But fortunately, Wuwa isn't just a game about combat. It's also about gambling. You see, Wuthering Waves is what we would call a gacha game, which means the primary game mechanic is chance. Every character is chance. Every piece of every build is fucking chance. So naturally, we need to feed our gambling addiction at any cost. And there's a few ways to do that. We could go on grand adventures, do the daily quests, explore the open world, if you want to stay poor. No, the real methods of earning money in this game is participating in limited time events. We got combat events, even more gambling. But if you are looking for more of a challenge, well, let me introduce you to the holograms. The holograms are the game's current true endgame, where you're faced against the same overworld bosses, but this time with more damage, but kept slightly different with different quirks. Like this one now spawns with a fucking clone of himself and has a fuck you AoE attack that spans the whole arena. And yes, that one-shots you. And yes, his clone can fucking do that too, sometimes at the same time. And the monkey's back. He brought the kids with him. Meanwhile, this guy is... the fuck is going on? Why is everything exploding? Why did the devs thought this was a good idea? And... oh no, he has a fucking second health bar. But overall, this mode is very difficult for fucking catching him. That will actually force you to make use of your items, learn team rotations and game mechanics. Or, you know, you can just... I think he's a little confused. But with enough patience and maybe with a bit of luck, we might just be able to beat one of Gacha's most hardest content. Holy shit, this game is amazing.